Oh man, one of us does uh, purple, purple era. I'm glad one of us loves this team because by God, man, Skol Ken.
The
Yes,
resilience,
we are indeed 10-2.
the resiliency of this team is ridiculous. Sam Darnold all game. I mean, he's to start the game in the fourth quarter, and then you get the best Sam Darnold version of Sam Darnold you can get. And for him to go down the field on that game winning drive, it just shows that he is resilient, ice in his veins. I don't know what else to say about it. And then giving the game winning touchdown ball to Aaron Jones after he fumbled the ball twice and he dropped that dime from Darnold in the end zone in the third. So
Mm.
can't say much how resilient this team is. Not getting home on pressures and then bam, they come home right when you need them.
Skol Yogi. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Is a lot of times when we're in these pressure cooker situations, I always look at the opposing team and think they're going to ramp it up. When we're ahead by 6 points, oh crap, here they come.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's about time some people started to feel that way about us. Oh, we're up by 6. Here they come. Because if I recall correctly, JJ hadn't done much of anything before the last couple of drives, right?
Yeah, he had a big catch. I think he had a big catch in the third, but yeah, he really turned it on in the fourth. I think it was an emphasis of, hey, we need a score here, which probably get the best player on our team the ball. And
Yeah. Skol Dean, Skol Robbie. Still mentally exhausting, and I didn't even get to watch the whole game.
that's the best part about being a Vikings fan, I think. It's just you're always in these type of games. You're
It's
standing
like,
up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down. You just don't know what to do with yourself, but it's entertaining.
yeah, man, by all means, we need some people on with us today because I think I've got PTSD after that one. It definitely got my Agent Orange going. Skol, Andrew.
Yeah, Dean, boom, indeed. Indeed. In the defense, I'm not really blaming the defense. It was more like a bend but don't break defense all game too. They were sending the pressures. I mean, no touchdowns besides one today from them. All field goals.
So, hey, let's look at it like this. We just beat a team that's won 6 out of their last 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they handled the Jets. They handled the Bears that we squeaked by. So, I mean, whoo. I mean, I'm out of superlatives, man. It's just,
There was a massive point in the game on that last Arizona field goal drive they had. James Conner went out that drive
mm-hmm.
and that whole series. So I think that was pretty massive for us. And then if he's in the game, I don't know if we win this one, but hey, God's give us a break once in a while. We're the most resilient team in the NFL. Kevin O'Connell's a gangster at one score wins. So
What up, Captain?
What's going on, fellas? A win is a win. A win is a freaking
Wins a
win.
win. Skol, Jason. Skol, Travis.
Sometimes. But this was the first time in the last few weeks where I was actually happy about the win after it. Maybe it's because we didn't choke away something and we were actually playing a pretty good team. It was a very hard game to watch, a little bit boring, a little bit painful, but they did come through at the end and they surprised me. And this is the first time after when we stopped them on fourth down that I let out a woo! It was the first time I was genuinely excited about a win in the last few weeks. I'm excited, guys. Can we Skol? Let's fucking Skol.
oh,
Skol, baby.
the movie reminded me of like a slow burn horror movie. It's boring as shit for 3 quarters, and then it just crescendos in the final act of the movie, and you're just like bam right in your face. And it was a typical A24 movie, if you want to say that. It was awesome win.
What up, Rinaldi?
What up, Skol boys? That's a great win. I just wanted to jump on real quick and say, hey, what a fucking great win that was. honestly, rough game, but who cares? They're coming back like that. Sam came through. Guys were down. They were in the fire. And guess what? We won. We're fucking 10-2. And guess what? My prediction came through 5 in a row. See ya.
You did. You did call
He
that.
is bouncing.
Hey, this is a great opportunity for us too, because the Lions' next 2 games, we might be sitting in first place, or at least
Somebody might have made that a hot take.
Comes true. All right. Let's get someone in here. We're going to start with Dean. Dean, what's up, man?
Hey,
What up, Dean?
good win. Good win. Skol, baby.
You're obviously feeling good about it.
Yes. I even got my deer head in the background this time.
I noticed that was a different deer. I was like, you felt a little bit emasculated last time. You're like, no.
He said, I ain't going to be done like that again.
Had to do it, yeah. Oh man, guys, what a day for Sam to come back from that. Like, we had such a rough first half, to come back with the game-winning drive and then to throw a touchdown to Jones.
Yeah, you had no doubt that was going to happen, right?
It should have happened. It should have been played.
Skol Peterson.
Like,
back weeks of Sam Darnold game-winning drives, back to back.
The man's clutch. What can I say?
It was.
Skoley.
I would say to all games, like, don't worry about it. We have Sam Darnold. We're going to come back, guys.
Yeah.
You know, in our group chat, all these guys are getting all worried and frantic, like, okay, here comes Sam Darnold. Sam is back. I'm like, chill out, man. This guy's got ice in his veins. He's going to lead a drive at the end and make us come back. Like, guys, we've seen this before. I'm the positive one.
That was epic, because that was like a no holds bar. Like, if you don't do it now, it's not gonna happen. And he freaking had ice in his veins and made her happen. In that overtime win last week, he got us down there in field goal range. How much do you trust Romo? I mean, especially after today, on go right the entire way.
I trust Romo as much as I can trust a field goal kicker for the Minnesota Vikings.
Right?
What up, Shaq?
I mean,
what's going on, fellas? 10-2 with Sam Darnold.
Woo!
And Skol.
You know, I'm not mad that Romo missed the field goal because he hit that 55-yarder. So
I'm not mad either. Big.
To show he could hit that 55-yarder, and that was a pretty big situation. Like, the game could have got out of hand. Mm-hmm. So, no, he's doing the damn thing. He's putting us in a better situation than I thought we would have been in when Riker went down.
Right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I think he probably did that for Riker. He probably missed that field goal, so he's like, I don't want to take his job.
Hell no.
I don't want to take a job. I just want the paycheck for the rest of the year, however this goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going somewhere next year now for sure.
Man, hey, we gotta figure out the guard play. Like,
we missed Ed Ingram today. I'm sorry, we did.
I mean, it tightened up in the second half. I'll say that. Like, the protection signals and the calls tightened up in the second half. But that first half, Jesus, I think Brandel and Reisner were looking at each other at one point with nobody around them. They're just looking.
Oh, you better watch your motherfucking mouth, Jason. This is a Case Keenum friendly show. What? Where does he have bigger balls than Case Keenum?
Hey, Sam Darnold is doing it for us right now. And
what's up, Ken?
What up, Ken?
Oh, Ken.
Hold on, Ken. Can I get a fight on, Ken? I need a fight on from you.
Come on, give him a fight on, Ken.
Hey, what a fourth down play.
You ain't getting it.
JJ's worth every freaking penny.
Yep. When in doubt, give the best man on the team the ball. Just sling it as hard as you can at him.
Cody, you almost jinxed us though with your Trey McBride thing. That guy.
I'll be doing laundry. That's cute.
That guy's probably the best tight end in the league next to Hawk.
Yeah,
he is so good.
He is good. I got him on my fantasy team, so.
Drove me crazy though. We'd line up like give him so much cushion on defense. It was driving me nuts. And then that last set of downs that they had on offense, we finally played press coverage. Thank God.
Yeah, at the end of the game, I was getting mad how much cushion they were giving him. It looked like the Donna Shell defense all over. And not just giving him cushion, we're giving him cushion with the safety. It wasn't even a corner over him.
Right. He should not be over the top. Why are we giving him so much cushion?
Right. He was split out like a wide receiver, and we got a safety covering him 15 yards deep.
Driving me.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah. Oh, look, here's an easy catch.
The pass interference calls too. That poor kid, they threw him into the fire, and he just. I don't think he could handle it. I don't think he knew when the ball was coming towards him how to really try to finagle
Did you see how clean
call.
Kyler Murray's uniform was? His shirt was sparkling white.
Right. We didn't sack him all game.
I mean, it was pristine clean. Yeah, we didn't touch. We did not touch him at all.
Problem. That is a problem, but that's the kind of quarterback that happens against.
Is their line that good? Did I miss a meeting where the Cardinals have a good line?
Kyler's escapability is that good.
He stayed. Wait a minute. He stayed in the pocket a lot of times and just kind of.
Oh, come on! Were we watching the same game?
Oklahoma beat Alabama. Fucking, we got it, dude.
Oh my god! Like I knew that was coming. I've got nothing else to say or defend, so we're gonna say that. No, he was in the pocket a lot. We barely touched that dude.
Skol, George. Skol, Scott.
How about Ohio State getting beat by Michigan?
You just opened up.
How about that?
How about that?
How about the Vikings beating the Cardinals?
How about dialing it up? I mean, that's a hard team to read. Is the Cardinals? It's a really hard team to read, especially if you're a defense coordinator.
You don't ever beat them handedly. It's always a good game. Like
I know nobody.
It's like they're a divisional round. It's like they're a divisional team.
And we might see them in the playoffs in Arizona.
Sadly, that's true.
We might. It is.
We might have 5 more wins than them and be a road team in the playoffs.
How's that going to happen when we're the 1 seed?
I hope you're right, man.
I don't think that Detroit. I don't think Detroit's going to beat the Bills.
No,
George, you are right about this. As much as Sam Darnold's been clutch late in games, I don't know if it's just slow reading, but he doesn't have great peripheral vision. Like his vision's a little off. But if we can keep him clean, man, we can get the job done. But I just don't know that we can keep him clean.
Our O-line let him down today. I'm not a Sam Darnold fan, but our O-line let him down.
No,
first half of line was rough. First half was bad.
Did you see that pass to Munt where Addison was just breaking wide open right before he threw the ball? Missed another.
I didn't see that one yet. But the
guys,
touch on
I was just thinking about something. Let me look into the future 1 week. Can you imagine how electric it's going to be if the Packers beat the Lions on Thursday night and then Cousins in Atlanta?
Wait, that's a Thursday night game?
Yes.
Oh man, do we need to go Wednesday?
And then Cousins in Atlanta coming into town on Sunday. Can you imagine how electric that game's going to be?
Yeah, I can. But can you imagine this? Fox has the game of the week next week. The Panthers and Eagles.
Right.
Like how much disrespect has the NFL given that game? Like, first of all, they didn't even make it a primetime game. They made it a noon game from the start. They didn't flex it at all. And it's not even like the Fox game of the week. The Panthers is the game of the freaking week.
It's because Eagles are picking up so much traction.
Okay, but we're not.
No, we're not.
We're Eagles too, buddy. We're too, buddy.
And that
The Panthers
Eagles will be too. Saquon's picking up traction as an MVP candidate, so that's why he's getting exposure. And that's why the Eagles are the game of the week. It's not the Eagles-Panthers, which would make sense. It's just whomever team the Eagles play, they play nobody. Fuck, it's their practice. It's the game of the week.
That's not true because the Eagles got flexed out of a primetime game so the Vikings and Colts could play on primetime.
But that was then. I'm saying now, currently, they're the popular team. I don't want to admit it, but they are. Saquon's put them on the pedestal.
Who gives a shit about the Lions? Who gives a shit about any other team? All 31 of them, just the Minnesota Vikings, right?
I'm just going to forewarn y'all. You got saved from having to watch that Mullins play as my catch on Friday night. But this week the catch is going to be Mullins stopping the play because he realized we had the wrong personnel from the sideline.
I just noticed not KC. Like, he's in this playbook. Not even looking at it. He's like,
what was Mullins doing? Like, Mullins had his helmet on. I was like, did I miss something? Did Darnold get hurt?
Skol, Low.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Hey.
It was able to do that.
What up,
That was a
Lincoln?
and that was a great.
Skol, Aussie.
Let's go.
Lincoln, the floor is yours. Give us your takes on that game.
Champions win these games. You gotta face adversity to beat it, and that's what we did tonight.
Ooh, I think I brought up that like 6 weeks ago.
Exactly, and we continue to face adversity and beat it.
Mhm.
We're 10-2. We were projected to get 4 wins this year. We're 10-2.
Yeah, where are those 4-win projectors at? Where, I don't
Yeah,
see 'em.
Brian Peterson.
They're not around anymore, but they were around.
I'm looking for those guys that were giving us 7 wins. I gotta
Yeah,
handle
those
them.
fucking guys.
Those guys.
This guy says 7 wins.
It's easy to do. It's easy to do. I can't get it wrong that way.
Look how pathetic I am.
I said 14 before the season started.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he did.
You so
Yeah,
did.
he did.
14.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did actually. On our first Skol show or something like that. He said something like that.
Yep.
I either said 13 or 14.
He
Otherwise,
said-
I'm doubling down. I'm doing 14.
Skol, Tony.
I had him at 12. I had him at 12 at the beginning of the
Fish,
season.
read that
But
question. Give an answer.
now I'm thinking they're going to get 13 or 14 again.
For sure. No reason they shouldn't.
All right, what will they name the movie? They're going to name the movie 12 Steps because it's creating a bunch of alcoholics.
Let's go with that.
And who's going to play KOC and Cam? Well, KOC,
Josh Duhamel. Josh, is that his name?
Duhamel or whatever, yeah.
Got the jawline.
Quasi.
Michael B. Jordan.
Why not? Why not?
Don Cheeto.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Don Cheadle will be the guy. Yeah. I'm picking that guy. He seems smart.
KOC will look young enough for a while. He can play himself.
Hey, George, I'm going to give you your props on that. You did whoop our ass, but we've won 3 straight since then, and I was at that Winnipeg Jets game when we beat them, so I'm okay with it. I'm at peace with it, George, but good win.
Must be nice to beat the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, they only have 5 losses on the season, so.
Hey, the comment.
Yeah.
Someone said Adam Sandler will play KOC. That's funny because I remember Greg Olson saying this is going to come down to coaching, game managing, and all this. And guess who won all 3 of those things? It was KOC today on that final possession.
Right, but that final possession. But did you feel that way all game, Cody, with his play calling?
No. Right, when it comes down to it, you're going to need that. That's what coach is doing it.
Why didn't we sit on the clock on that last drive? First and goal. We had a minute left. They weren't calling a timeout. What was our rush? I didn't see that.
We had
I'm with you.
we had 4 field goals today. We're not taking chances. We're just going to score a touchdown. When you need to score a touchdown, you go score the touchdown. You don't rely on
Yeah,
field
We
goals.
gave them too much time on the clock.
Doesn't matter.
agree.
Your offense
Vince,
can
What
get
happened though, Robbie?
one time all game, you score.
I do agree. I agree that I want to bleed the clock, but also the way that we performed in the red zone this season, like we couldn't risk like getting cute. We really
Yeah.
couldn't.
Their last
wanted them to
scoring drive
bleed. I
was
wanted
7
them to bleed.
minutes. Their
But I did
scoring
tell
drive was 7 minutes.
I told these guys, I was like, look, we scored this touchdown. We left a lot of time on the clock, but for the first time this game, the defense is going to step up and they're going to stop them. Like, no doubt about it. They're not even going to get a first down. I was telling these guys.
Yep, I said a win's in the
Right
bag.
now, I said game's over once we scored it.
We gave them an eternity.
Did you? Because
I was worried.
I absolutely did not, man.
I was like, we lost.
So I was too. Like that. Like here's a minute and a half, 3 timeouts, and we have
Kyler's good,
all
dude.
damn game.
Kyler's
I'll
good.
say this. I've seen this story before with the
We
Cardinals.
all have, right? It's a PTSD just kicking. It's like, up here it comes, here it comes. And
Yeah.
it was right on the plate. And
Here goes that Mighty Mouse shit.
Every
What
time you play
color
the Cardinals too? Crazy
jersey
shit
are you
happens.
wearing right now, Robbie? What color is that jersey? What type of jersey is that? What team is on the front of that jersey
which
right now?
question do you want me to answer first?
All of them.
Purple Viking Peterson. 20.
Okay. All right. So you're good.
I'm giving you some leeway here, Kelly. Go for it.
No, I'm just saying you're good.
You had a point to that.
Yeah. You're a fan, a Vikings fan. You won a game.
You're saying since we're fans, we all have PTSD.
No,
What you-
we
That
won.
I
would've made
mean,
sense.
it's accurate, but no.
That's what I thought he was going with. That.
I mean, I do.
We
Definitely.
we all
won.
do. Cody, that would have made sense.
My kids have it vicariously through me. They haven't even
That's fair.
seen the shit, but they're
PTSD.
watching Viking games.
Nepotistic PTSD. That's actually doing it, but I'll buy that. Yeah. My wife's.
You could always flip the channel to CBS and check that team's
Red
game.
Zone's always on. 7
Yeah, Red
hours,
Zone's
no
always
ads.
on. You sit on the fucking on a couch and you watch the game for 2.5, 3 hours, right?
Who sits
And
on
at the
the
end of
couch
the
when
day-
they're watching the Vikings?
No
I
shit.
don't. I
You're right.
stand.
Hey,
I'm a
I
player.
don't-
what is the outcome?
I'm
I
a
don't sit
pacer
on the
too.
bar.
A W. That's the outcome. A team that's supposed to only win 6.5
Same
games
thing in
this year.
2022.
6.5 games we won this year.
Like,
We're at 10.
But we
We
didn't
faced
blow
adversity.
embrace
We
that.
did
I want you to embrace it. Just embrace that.
I'm happy.
Be excited. We said that. I'm excited for the games. I'm excited. Hope? Fuck hope.
Hope doesn't exist.
Yeah, fuck hope. I'm just excited. Yeah, we won. Good. Next game.
So,
But is
Robbie,
it-
do you
is
think we're
expect-
good?
Yeah, there you go.
We're good. The other teams that we have faced later down the road are great.
Is expecting a playoff win hope?
Who's great right now?
NFC or AFC?
Well, for us, we're in the
No.
NFC. So
Let me answer his question first. NFC or AFC?
well, for us, we
Right.
play in the NFC. So is
No,
it
but he
hope?
said like who is?
Specifically, you
No.
said the
NFC's
teams
better.
we're
The
facing
Eagles,
down
the
the road
Vikings,
are great.
The Eagles, yeah, the Lions are definitely better, and the Eagles are getting there.
I don't think the
Eagles
Lions.
suck. Lions suck.
Just
Winning.
because, what if we're just going off of record, which we like to do?
I don't think the Lions are better.
We're not going off a record.
We don't. We also don't have the it.
I'm asking you a question. For Viking fans that expect a playoff win, are they hoping? Or is that a real possibility?
That's a real possibility.
It's,
I think hope would be
possibility.
Super Bowl. Hope would be championship or Super Bowl.
Well, hope is Super Bowl for anybody. Anybody, hope is a Super Bowl.
Can I say one thing about hope?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The greatest lie ever told is about Pandora's box. Not only is it not a box, but there's nothing inside of it. Hope doesn't exist.
It's box.
It's
Hope is
Hope doesn't exist.
hoping your team wins the game at the end of the day.
No, and I know.
We expect.
I know when we're
going
gonna lose, and I know when we're gonna win.
I
So
think
at the final drive,
you might.
at the final drive of the game, you hoped Sam Darnold took that team down the field to score a touchdown.
I didn't
You
hope
hope
it. I knew it. I
Was
knew
going
he
to
was gonna do it.
that offense. No, I'm a saying Bobby. Fuck hope, right? But you did want it. You wanted to hope it into existence, and it worked.
No, I was excited. I was like, okay, something's gonna happen. I honestly
Hey,
had.
you know what, Keith? I just
I don't
realized
believe
what
in-
the
I don't
catch
think
is
it's luck.
actually going to be.
For this
The
game?
catch is, the catch is going to be not a play, but KOC calling that timeout after the timeout to be able to get Grenard back on the field.
Gennard back in.
That was
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
That was smart.
smart play. Yep. Gave me time to go get another beer. It was
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Because Grenard had knocked the wind out of himself is what it was.
right. Right. He caught a heel to the stump.
Does anyone know what was going on with Harry earlier when he was sitting on the sideline?
I don't think he ever
Third?
came back in, did he?
Oh, he
No.
did. He did.
Okay.
He did. I was saying
Yeah,
what was a big thing for us was James Conner going out on that field goal drive for Arizona.
Yeah.
James Conner looked like his 2018 self.
Where'd that guy come from? Like that dude can run.
James Conner, no, he led the league in
Came from
rushing yards in
Pittsburgh.
2018,
Like for Pittsburgh, he was a monster.
and in the Cardinals too.
Cancer survivor.
I just think like almost like if you go to Arizona, regardless of your skill set, like you lose like half of your talent just right from the word go.
Hey, Brian Peterson, get your ass on here and talk about this.
What the fuck is Kurt Warner? or
Get on
Larry
here, Brian.
Fitzgerald
Let's talk
doing?
Well, I mean, normally, they drafted Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald
Yeah.
might be God because he
Got
was
something for that ass.
Keith, he ain't gonna come up. He's the biggest puss in the world. He ain't coming up here. Don't even ask him.
You can't be. We just won a game to go 10-2, and you can't make a comment like that without coming in and backing it up.
She bringing dogs in after she's done?
I'll
Our
say this.
defense
being
held
elite.
them to field goals the whole damn game, including after a turnover in our red zone, where I don't think they got any points, did they?
They have
Yeah,
one
no.
touchdown.
Yeah, one
No, but I'm
touchdown.
saying when Jones fumbled the ball, they didn't score off of that, right?
They
No,
got
field goal.
no.
You got a
I
field
don't
goal.
think they did.
I thought they missed. They missed.
We missed the
They
field
missed.
goal. That's what it was. Yeah,
Oh, that was the
So-
miss?
that was the miss.
So our defense stood on its head all game, even though they moved the ball up and down the field. Cody, bend but don't.
Break. And that's Brian Flores' defense. You're sending a lot of pressure. There's going to be opportunities for that ball to be passed for big yardages, big chunks, right? It's just what it happens when you're in the red zone now, right? Because you see the fence line he's putting 7 in the box, standing up, and everyone's back, right? That's a zero blitz concept. That's how that's supposed to be.
Arizona also had 11 more minutes on offense
that time
compared
was
to us. Our
ridiculous.
defense was on the field
The
11
thing
more
is,
11
like,
more
okay,
minutes.
the defense, I guess you could say bend don't break, but I feel like they broke a few times, especially because like they would stop on 1st and 2nd, and then a long 3rd down play, they let it happen. The Cardinals only punted 1 time in this game, so I mean,
That first PI penalty that led to them scoring the touchdown was
That was a bullshit call.
sticky tack.
oh, that was bullshit. And you know what? I give a lot of credit to Fabian Moreau. My game ball might go to him because he was playing
He deserves
great
one.
man coverage. He was playing
He
great
deserved
man
one.
coverage, and he was covering Harrison. Like even the touchdown Harrison caught, he was all over him. Like
Yeah,
and that
great catch.
he came in, he played very well. Like that, and that's what I've been looking for. I've
That
been
was
looking
his
for
first game
a
he's played all
cornerback.
year, too.
Yeah,
You guys
I've
gotta
been
give
looking for
that
a cornerback who can play some man defense, and man, he delivered.
Kyler Murray impressed me like with his accuracy because
Even
he
though
threw a lot of
this guy
dimes.
does not agree with the Fabian Moreau take. What up, E?
What's
What
up?
up, E?
Or in this
What's
case,
up?
W.
W. That's all that matters today is W's.
Give us your takeaway,
Take
boy.
that E and throw it on its side, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give us the takeaway, E.
Oh, hey, whoever we had on the chat the other day, they were spot on, like with how the game was going to go, man. Really, I got a lot of respect for Arizona. I haven't caught up with them or kept up with them much this season, but they played a good game. I think they kept our offense unsettled for 4 quarters up until that last drive, man. We didn't really have a lot of answers for that defense, but I'll say this: good teams win close games, and we've proven that we can win some close games, man. I'll take
Thank
that
you.
any day of the week. We haven't had like a legit blowout since the beginning of the year, but we've won some close games, and I think all that builds equity throughout the year and heading into the playoffs, man.
The Niners game was a blowout. Don't get it twisted. They
That's
scored
why I
a
said
garbage time.
since the beginning of the year, though, it's been a while since we've had
No, that's true.
a statement win, but we've had some close wins, and teams that win close games have proven they can do some damage in the playoffs and late in the year.
I think
Fabian
teams are.
Moreau, boy.
Man,
I
no,
think
Fabian Monroe, no, he's
He
bad.
balled. He's balled,
bad.
dude.
Hey,
You need to
the
go back
one-
and watch that game.
Hey,
You need to go back
Keith,
and watch that game, my man.
who was the one touchdown given up against? Who was he? Who was defending that?
Yeah,
touchdown?
and it was
Skol
great. It was
killer.
great coverage, and it was against a great quarterback and one of the number 1 wide receivers up and coming. It was great coverage.
Yeah, but Arizona used their tight ends like a son of a bitch today. Like those tight ends blew us the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
McBride's pretty good.
Go back and watch how many times there was an incomplete pass when he was covering the wide receiver in man.
Hey,
Yeah.
he
He,
gave us a touchdown.
he played very well.
I think the boringness of the game. The boringness of the game is how teams are scheming against us to beat us. They want to make it that boring style of game. I mean, you thought about it on second and third down in the red zone. They ran the ball. It was a draw, and then kicked field goal. Right,
Yeah.
just taking that time away from us.
Holy fuck, was it boring? Like sleeping boring.
But I think that's what teams are doing to us. They're trying to make it boring. Every short throws. Here's a short throw. I'll throw a 15-yarder here. I'm gonna run the ball on third down, like the Rams did to us. All they did is throw screams, just boring ass shit, and that's how they beat us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one of the weaknesses that I saw in this game, and a lot of people like to focus on the secondary, and rightfully so. We have some
It
we have
sucks.
some
We miss
aging in the
Blackman.
secondary, and we give up some yards. But that interior defensive line to me is like the single area of the defense I think we need to improve in the most. If you get a D tackle that can get pressure up the middle and really clog that hole, it makes it easier for those guys in the back. They gave up 5 sacks last week, and we didn't touch Kyler the whole game until that one Jonathan Grenard little strip at the end, man.
I don't even think he touched the ball in that one, to be honest.
He
The
did.
thing is,
Like, Our outside linebackers do a good job of getting pressure. Our DNs do a good job of getting pressure. That interior defensive rush is a struggle of our team, man.
I think the rush was fine because we're making Kyler move, right? Kyler had to move. He moved. He threw a pick.
Clean jersey.
All down the field.
Shipped him all game. Like that dude.
Purple Skol. Evans did get claimed. He's a Carolina Panther. But what does it matter? Do you think Caleb Evans is going to come in and do anything in that game? Like, Moreau played better than Evans played in any game for us. So
for sure,
I'm not worried about that at all.
And we're the rest of the year. Look at it. I mean, you're really not going to play a scrambling mobile quarterback like Murray anymore. Like, you're going to play some guys they're good enough to scramble, but they're not good enough to scramble against our defense. So, like, the pressures, I thought when Kyler Murray has to turn around facing his opposite end zone to roll out to do something, I think that's good. I love that because now he has to make a quick and fast decision. What other quarterback that's mobile out there is to make that fast decision?
Did y'all see those Cousins picks today? All 30 of them? Fuck him. Fuck Kirk Cousins.
Did they win or lose? Like, I really don't know.
They lost.
17-13.
They lost?
Yeah, I stopped counting after 3 picks, and they were like right.
Did we clinch playoffs today? I mean, with the Cardinals losing to us and the Falcons losing, we're at 10 wins. I think the most they can get to is like 10.
I think you're right.
No, we got
next week. We have to
the Eagles and Packers are right there. The Commanders aren't too far behind. So
yeah, but I think we need one more win. We could probably clinch. We could beat Kirk Cousins next week and clinch a playoff spot, I believe.
We're not playing,
but we're not game of the week. The Panthers, the Eagles are game of the week.
We're not playing Kirk Cousins next week. I'm going to tell you that right now.
You think Penix is playing?
Penix is going to play. 3 picks. You're benched, bro.
I stopped counting at 3. Like, yeah, it had to be
4 picks.
I think it was 4 because he threw an interception at the very end of the game on their last drive.
Did he throw a touchdown today?
No.
Technically, yes. To the other team, it was a pick 6.
Yeah, that's 3 straight games.
I'm counting the pick 6.
3 straight
games. He came with it fast.
3 straight games. Kirk Cousins hasn't thrown 4
timing. Jason, you are not freaking lying. The middle was so soft today. Like, I know we don't have a great interior defensive line as it is, but it just like
that one sack where he ran down the middle untouched. Bullshit. Absolutely bullshit.
Did nothing about it. We did nothing about that safety blitz. He beat the shit out of us.
Well, yeah, we did it. We did something about it in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redmond blew up a few plays.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Redmond had a couple. Redmond had one
plays.
real big one that I was like, who is that guy? I never heard of Redmond before. You guys ever heard of him before?
Yeah, man, I've
seen him a few
day
times.
one,
I've seen him a few times.
Don't you remember all those arguments we had where I was trying to tell you that, he was going to be something?
I don't see it. That was me. I was like, I don't see it, Michael Fish, when you were talking about it.
If he could play every game like he played today, he'll be a problem. But I don't think
he plays every game like that. He plays every game like that. Every time he plays.
A lot of snaps. He doesn't get a lot of snaps.
But he plays like that every time he plays.
Harry Phillips, he gets like 1 play a game. Redmond gets 2.
Hey, Blake Cashman too, man. What a man.
Cashman's the man. I don't see it. I don't see that one either.
We're missing
I don't see it.
How about Jalen Redmond?
That's what we were just saying.
Cody, you here?
Yeah.
About 10 seconds late to the conversation.
Well, still.
To
Man, if we can
He's on a 20-second
bring
delay.
in on the obvious run plays and bring Jihad Ward in on the obvious pass plays, we'll be able to get something done in the middle.
Anybody in the chat, if you guys want to come on and give your takes, go ahead and click the link. I'm going to put it up again right now. We want to hear from everybody. We want everybody's take on this game. We thought this was going to be a vent session, but we're celebrating. But some of us are still venting, Robbie.
No, not being realistic. I'm being a realist. Like,
Robbie, you're not a realist. You're a pessimist.
It's a curb stomping, and it's not. It's an eye-opening experience that our defense, our line.
But you realize we played a team that's like right.
We got injuries. We have injuries.
We're also at home.
We have injuries and we still won.
We were also playing a very hot team.
Yeah,
let's
hot team.
Aren't we a hot team?
They were.
Let's actually talk about that. We were at home. It did not feel like we were at home. Where was the noise this game? All the road games that we were on the last 3 games, I heard more Skol chants and Vikings noise and everything than I heard during the home game. Local fans, where are you at?
It's not the glass.
No, I get a lot of shit for being like, oh, you're California Viking fan. You fucking guys are local and you guys are quiet.
It's hard. No, it's hard to say because when you go there,
it's not hard to say
loud.
because
It's
I've
loud,
watched,
but it sounds so quiet.
I've watched games and it's been loud. It's been loud.
I've been there. I've been there twice this year.
Okay, that's fine.
It's
but
loud,
I've watched
but it
games on
sounds
TV
quiet.
and it's been loud and it wasn't loud on TV today. Okay,
That's
so
because they
Nobody-
lost their
I didn't see
voice from
anybody
the last
standing
3
up. I didn't
weeks,
see
Pete.
anybody getting excited.
Don't-
It was
yeah.
like it was a
don't tell me
library.
they can't get loud.
It
It
also
was a
depends
fucking
on.
library.
It also depends on how
2,000
they make
people
the
returning a
mics.
book. It was an overdue book, is what we saw. It was fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
How about
I'll
this?
say this to Cody's point a little earlier. The last couple of weeks, or like at least a
Shaq, you
few
were
weeks
delivering
ago,
freaking
2 games
TVs,
that kind
bro.
of that kind of struck to me that I think that we were going to be challenged were against these mobile quarterbacks. Last week we played Caleb. This week we played Kyler Murray. We all talked about what this defense would look like trying to contain a mobile quarterback. I think they did pretty good. I mean, when you look at Kyler,
It could have
outside
been a
of him
lot worse.
extending a couple of
But
plays,
they
like
threw
he
against-
wasn't a very effective quarterback. The man threw like 50-something passes for a little over 200 yards. Like that's
Yep.
not a crazy good game, but he hurt us on his feet a couple third downs. But I think we adjusted well, man.
There's
But
bad.
we also stopped him. On that final drive they had, we stopped him at the 30-yard line. He just pretty much inbounds even. He just stopped. In the middle of
How
the
about-
field for whatever reason.
How about this stat? Our top 2 running backs carried the ball 9 times today.
Combined,
Did
Guess
did,
what the
did
9
Darnold
times-
have more yards than
average
Jones rushing?
Guess what their
I feel
average?
like Sam Darnold had more yards.
Yeah, guess what their average was per carry?
Probably
4
1.7.
and 5.5. 4.4 yards and 5.5, and you only ran the ball 9 times. That needs to
That's
change.
pathetic. You need to fucking run 30 times.
But I mean, it definitely didn't look like that, and I can see why they
It
went
didn't
away
look
from
like
the
that at
run
all,
with the
that.
fumbling problems.
Yeah.
Akers had 5.5 yards per carry.
He had 4 carries, and he
Yeah.
had one that was he had one that was like 17 yards.
But then
Mhm.
there's
Yeah,
the moment he takes
This kind of skews the stats.
5-yard loss, you know?
yeah.
All I'm gonna say is Ashton Giante is gonna look really good in purple next year.
I hope it happens.
He's going Bijan Robinson high.
I hope that he somehow. We need a running back on that offense.
He's
man.
projected mid-20s, so
yeah, but I like that, and I think that'd be awesome, and that's what I would ultimately want. But I really believe the Vikings are going to trade out of the first because they're going to want to get a couple extra picks.
we need a center and a guard.
We don't have any picks really to the 4th round. Like we're going to get maybe a 3rd round comp for Kirk, but other than that, we're not picking until like the 4th or 5th round.
See, guys, I don't want to give up next year's first to move up from 32 to get a running back in the first round.
For
Sorry.
32.
Exactly.
Sorry.
All
I
right.
love it.
Who here thought Justin Jefferson had over 100 yards receiving today?
It felt like it in the second half, definitely.
Yeah, in the second half it did. It felt like he had-
It didn't feel like it felt like an 80 to 90 yard game.
He had 99 yards.
It felt like 80 to 90, but
Mm.
he does have those games where it doesn't feel like 100, and then you look at the stats, he had 120. Like that does
Yeah.
happen.
And yet,
I love just
that
the last
99-yard game lowered his
I love
average.
I love the scheme that they had. You know, the scheme that they had where Hawkinson went on a curl, and then he went on a go, and it made it so they had to pick which one, and if they picked Hawk, then he went to Jefferson. It was a perfect scheme. KOC is smart, man.
I agree.
I didn't-
I
One
do.
red zone scheme where he threw double post into
What up, Dylan?
the 2 best safeties in the league. He threw a double post, both Addison and Justin. I didn't like that play at all.
That was a problem. But let's give Dylan the floor real quick. Dylan, give us your takeaways from that game.
It's like a monster.
He is smart, but some of his play calling is really starting to stress me the fuck out. That 3rd and 2 on the first drive, where we get a field goal and we go and pass it. I'm like, bro, come on, like, give Aaron Jones the ball. Like, this is before the fumbles. This is before, like, we've never had a problem about our running back until today.
Up a little bit.
Bro, that's what we do. 3rd and short, we go shotgun every fucking
Yeah,
time.
it
3rd and
doesn't
short,
make
shotgun.
sense. I mean,
No, never
yeah,
does.
they should have just ran the ball. And I just wanted to hop on here and say I'm very thankful that we pulled this shit away because I had so much people hitting my phone up, bro. I had one of my friends texting me ha 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 after every play. I have about 10 ha ha ha's from him on my phone. And I didn't respond. I don't really talk
Dylan lives
shit
in
to people.
Arizona.
Yeah, so I don't really talk shit to people ever.
Lives in
The only
Arizona. Are
team
you
I
sure he's
ever
at a
talk
Vikings
shit
game?
about is the 49ers. That's the only team I ever talk shit about. Other than that, I watch the game, I enjoy the game, I talk football. But hella people were talking shit to me today during the game, and I'm like, just all right, and we got the ball back with 3 minutes left, needing a touchdown to go up. I felt like we were in a pretty good spot. Like I was like, we're gonna win this game.
You had hope.
Yeah, well, no,
Hope
it was
doesn't
more than
exist.
hope.
Nope.
It was more than
Nope.
hope. Because I know what we got, I know
Oh,
what we
so he's
have.
like Lincoln. He knows.
You should have messaged him. It's not even the fourth quarter yet, and my quarterback is Sam Darnold, bitch.
Yeah,
Call me-
exactly. What you mean? But that fourth down play that Justin Jefferson caught that crow route was clutch, bro. That was the most important play of the game. That shit was super clutch.
That was where stars make their pay, man. Like Jefferson open too, and it was right in his brisket. You can't drop this. Like absolutely clutch.
And one of my other takeaways is that PI that they called on like 3rd and 7
Bullshit.
at the third quarter was bullshit. Oh my god.
Whoosh.
I think they kind of gave it back to us though on that last drive.
Yeah,
They did.
for sure.
When they called the one on Hawk. Like,
Oh,
Well, they
that
gave
Well, the guy had his arm.
Oh no, that was a PI. That was
touchy. That was
Yeah.
pretty touchy.
In slow motion, it was a PI, but in like real time, there's no way you couldn't have seen that. Like his hand was there, and like next scene it was gone. It's like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's gone. And it was a little ticky tack. That one was.
That judge that called it, the guy on the other side of him that called it, because he could see him grab his arm. I mean, he clearly had his arm. One-handed catch like this is not.
He gave him the double twist.
When you watch the replay, it was kind of like caressing it.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. Like plus the.
Oh, your
the
skin is so
he had
soft.
his-
Yeah,
he
it was
had
kind of a
the ball.
caress.
His fist.
It was pretty soft, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, it was a pretty opportune time.
How many rushing yards did we give up today?
A lot.
Too many.
A fucking
we
lot.
gave up like 68 yards.
Well, they hiked.
Total?
Just one.
No.
No.
We gave up 154.
Yeah.
150.
How about the running back?
How many of those yards came from the quarterback?
I
Like
think that was a
50 or
67.
60 maybe.
90.
More than
90.
The
So
better
we
question is how many of
So
those
we
yards
kept
were on
Connor
third
under
down?
100 yards.
A lot of those runs were on third down.
Connor had 48 rushing yards.
yeah, 48 on 7 carries.
Connor had 68 on 17 carries.
Yeah, and like someone else was saying, a lot of those came on third and long,
Right.
and stay in field goal position.
We give up 79 rushing yards a game. We give up 154 this game. But we kind of knew that coming in, this was going to be tough because Arizona is the sixth best rushing team. So it was expected that we were going to give that up, and we needed to make Kyler pass it. But when he passed, man, they did good. They did actually good.
But he passed a lot. Like he had like 50 attempts.
Did they,
sure.
they have, I don't think they had one explosive play. They had like 75 little dump bullshit passes the entire fucking game. I felt like that one play was like, oh my God. It was like, goddamn, guys, enough. It was like, I felt like it was like they were on third down constantly.
And if they didn't have some miracle happen on third down,
For teams to beat us, they have to make the game boring. They have to make
Right.
it.
God damn.
correct.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, when you're
I was fucking sober by halftime. That's bullshit.
I think today was a huge testament to what Stephon Gilmore does for our defense.
And I'm
What?
sorry.
What does he do? What does he do? Because I thought Fabian Monroe played better than Gilmore.
No,
I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. was locked up
Yes, Low.
until Stephon Gilmore left the game.
He was locked up after it. Like even the touchdown, like he was locked up. Like it was a good throw.
I mean,
It's
there
the
was a
accuracy
huge
of Kyler
PI.
Murray. That dude
There
is
was a huge
accurate as
PI
hell.
that wasn't necessary. Gave them like good 30 yards.
How many
Without
yards did Harrison Jr. have?
5 for 60.
5 for 60. 50 of them came on Farr or Moreau, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
No,
and
they
then add a
No,
30,
they didn't.
30 yards.
Y'all, that's a top 10 pick. That was the best wide receiver in last draft. Outside of Ballard, that's the best receiver from last year's draft by a mile. So give the kid credit. Locked down a real fucking receiver. I think we're all annoyed that he gave up a touchdown. Like fuck that guy. Fuck that, give up a touchdown. But like he said, in retrospect, that's all he really gave up.
Where did he come
Phil
from?
Revis
Who do
stats
we
back
get
in
him from?
2009.
He came from Washington, right?
Yeah.
UCLA trash.
But we could have. I honestly think Connor Murray on three. He could have 3 picks today. That tipped ball that was right in front of Ginkle, where he just mistimed the jump, the rebound play they're calling it. I mean, Connor Murray he'd throw 3 picks today if it wasn't for that.
Ginkle's been mistiming that shit a lot lately.
It's just one of those games where it's ugly.
Last game did it too.
It's going to be. That's how they scheme for it. They're going to make it. They ran the ball in the red zone on third down. You know what I'm saying? Like they're content with kicking field goals because they know, hey, we're going to make this shit ugly, and this is how we're going to beat the Vikings, right?
All right, guys, I gotta go. I got stuff I gotta do. But my game balls go to Redmond. Redmond gets a game ball, guys. He blew up 2 plays in a row. And I'm gonna also give a game ball to Sam Darnold, and I'm gonna give one to JJ. Biggest one to JJ. What a step up! 110 yards. Skol, everybody.
Skol, Ken. You get a game ball. You get a game ball.
That's what KOC does. I think it's everybody a game ball after a win.
Participation trophies. You were here on the field. You did something. You got a paycheck. Here's a trophy. Here's a ball. Why not?
Shit, my 2 game balls go to Greenard and Sam Darnold. I mean, Greenard. They both finished the game for us. At the end of the day, both finished it for us.
My game ball goes to Parker Romo.
Parker Romo.
No, he missed that damn field goal.
But he kicked that 50. He kicked that 50-yarder pretty damn good.
He's not our starting kicker either. He came in halfway through the season after our starter went on the IR. He's the reason we won today. Parker Romo.
I think Greenard is probably the reason we won in Sam Darnold. I know, like, because Greenard
I
like
he respected his name. He doesn't want to be called John Parker Romo, which is weird.
I mean, school shooters go by the 3 names, so yeah.
Yeah, but you can't chant like
killers.
I listen to a lot of K-Fan either.
John Wayne Gacy.
All the damn famous shooters in history, you have got the 3 names.
We've heard
for
John
sure. Hey, let me tell you, he's a shooter through the uprights.
Ooh, he is.
How long does Willie 3-point stay on IR?
I think he has another week yet.
No, I'm saying Willie 3 points. He stay on IR until playoffs, maybe. We ride this till the wheels fall off. Or
I say we keep Parker Romo on the practice squad for competition.
I'm remaining quiet here for lots of reasons.
He's going to go get a job somewhere.
You ain't messing with my baby.
Well, I mean,
he's going to leave though.
It's a hamstring. We don't even know that he can come back this year. I mean, a hamstring for a kicker, that's pretty devastating.
Is it a hammy? I thought it was a quad. It's a hammy?
It's quad.
Oh, quads.
Oh, that's worse.
But still, it's the leg. It's his kicking leg.
Yeah. So I don't think it was ever going to be the 4-game minimum for him.
Right.
For sure.
Right. Sucks for him. But
We bring him back as soon as he's ready to go, but I don't think it's going to be next week or the week after. I think that's going to take some time.
Well, with the way KO works too, he tries to, or he's very hesitant with players, like especially with leg injuries.
Yeah, I mean, he kept Hawk out for a while.
Yeah,
Can
he
you
kept him out for
imagine
pretty much a year.
He holds him out a couple more weeks, like 6 weeks, and on that 6th week before he comes in, Romo misses like 3 field goals and we lose. Can you son of a bitch?
He's better than Greg Joseph.
I would have made that shit with a busted leg. That's me.
That quad will be ready all of a sudden.
Could you imagine that the team that picks up Romo is the team that we play in the playoffs, and he kicks the game-winning field goal for them?
And Nick Mullins was their quarterback.
Stop.
God darn it.
No,
bro, what? We're Viking PTSD. We're Viking fans. Like that's the kind of shit happens.
Mullins
We're
has been the hero
cut Mullins
2 weeks in a row, and y'all can't deny it.
We're gonna cut Mullins to bring up Daniel Jones, and he's gonna go like to the Lions, and Goff's gonna go down, and Mullins is gonna freaking be their quarterback.
Go for 500 yards against us.
You can't write this shit, but I can.
Coming back. When's Pace coming
How
back?
about we start Nick Mullins for 3 quarters? Start Nick Mullins for 3 quarters, and then put Sam Darnold in the 4th.
I'd rather do the opposite.
Someone else.
I'd rather do the opposite.
No, fourth quarter. Fourth quarter 7.
He's not really clutch.
Bullshit.
No.
You're an idiot.
Well, I think if we did that, I think we'd finally score that 52 we were all talking about.
Sam Darnold's best drives have either been in the fourth quarter or when we're pinning our own zone after a score and leads us back down for a score. He can't. That's not clutch.
That's not clutch.
So when we're in our own territory
touchdown?
and lead a touchdown drive, or the fourth quarter and we're losing and he leads a touchdown drive, that's not clutch.
You just described is different than what you just said. Those are two different situations. Yes, if we need the points at the end of the game this week and last week,
When haven't we
way to
need
go.
the points at the end of a game?
There have been several. Our 2 losses were like that against Detroit. Do I need to remind us what he did? No, I won't. What about that?
Yeah, he let us down for a touchdown, and then the defense
He
gave
threw
us a
it in the
field
middle
goal
of the fucking field with no time
with like 20 seconds in the game.
No, there was 10 seconds left to do it in the middle of the fucking field.
Are we talking about Caleb Williams on Thursday or what?
Lane, go cut your hair again.
That Lions game, he literally let us down for a touchdown drive to take the lead, and then the defense let them come back and get a field goal.
The lead was a scoop and score by the defense. Secondly, we were trying to come back. We had no timeouts.
No, it wasn't.
He throws in the middle.
It was not.
You watched that game.
I was at that game.
You're a stoner. You could be there now, and I still wouldn't take your word.
You're a stoner. Shut up, Robbie.
Shit, when me and Robbie were walking into US Bank one time, he said,
The only time.
Yeah, no, sorry. But,
I thought it was you. I thought it was you that was the stoner. I swear to God, I thought it was you.
I wasn't smoking weed.
My natural reaction was thinking it was you. I wonder why.
He smelled weed and he thought it was me.
I smelled heavy ass weed.
Oh yeah, no, I smelled it too.
I don't blame him for that.
Yeah,
no, I didn't even blame him either. I go, yeah, no,
you still had long hair at that point.
It's legal, right? No,
I wasn't mad at it.
It is legal.
There you
now.
go, Dean.
Hey, I like the haircut, Lincoln. That's good ass haircut.
It does look good, dude. Like seriously.
No one said it. I'm gonna say it. A good haircut.
Yeah, it looks good on you, Link. It looks good, Brody.
I got rid of the hippie haircut. You know, I had.
You're trying to get
good, but
trying to seek employment.
Shut up, Keith.
We're in high and tight and hoodies. No more man bun and flannels.
I'm not worried about playing you in jail now.
Wait a minute. He got rid. Is the mullet really gone? Turn.
Oh
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
It's gone.
He's gonna get that high fade in about a month.
Shut up.
Yep.
Ain't trying to hurt nobody.
As he goes to the recruiting office.
Nah, I can't get recruited. I scored a 6 on my ASVAB.
No, wait, that's almost impossible.
I know.
13 is with your name on the paper.
I know. That's the funny part.
Seriously.
He spelled his last name wrong, Robbie.
Like he like that disturbs me a little, Link.
I'll say this. I circled in a lot of answers. I didn't read questions.
You deserve a 0.
Pretty much.
No, you really do get a 13 just for like wow.
I told the recruiter too. I said I'm scoring the lowest on this goddamn test you've ever seen. I didn't even score the lowest in my class either. I scored a 3.
Make Minnesota proud.
Right.
He said making Minnesota.
Low, get on.
Hey, the Marines still hit me up though.
I bet they did.
If you're in the audience right now and you want to come on here and give a take, go ahead and click the link.
Hey, I want to know why Kevin O'Connell feels the need to draw up these long developing plays when we can just take some quick shots.
You're right. You know what, bro? Like, and people have been saying that for like the whole season. I'm like, I'm not really buying it. Like, but today I was buying it like a mug. Like
he does that. That's exactly what he does.
He does it a
today
lot.
I feel like he does
You
it.
need to
really
go
bad.
right here. No, let's not go right here. Let's go.
And the quick passes to the tight ends were working.
Exactly.
So
Right.
Here.
Kevin O'Connell, I've noticed something. He's saving all of his plays for the playoffs.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to open up the playbook.
I mean, you could kind of tell that he is running developing plays.
He doesn't want to have it on film.
Yeah, I got
The season's almost over, buddy.
I get that, but he doesn't want it on film.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
You can tell he's running long developing plays because of the Sam Darnold's hitches. You watched him 1, 2, 3, and then it was like, and people are like, "Oh, he's holding the ball too long." I mean, he did kind of hold the ball a little too long a couple plays, but I think he's going through his progressions like, oh shit, nothing's open yet. I'm getting here. I gotta fucking move, and that's that's pretty bad. I don't like that.
We need quick strikes. Like we need quick, and the thing is, sometimes those quick strikes are there, but Sam's still fucking setting up. Like man, like
we need plays that don't start in shotgun every fucking time.
Agreed. Especially
every damn time.
Especially when we're on the 2-yard line. Doesn't matter what yard line we're on.
I thought about that. Fish, I was with you. Like, why play action pass when I just had the guy fumble twice? Like, it's pretty safe not to have play action pass somebody you're not going to give the fucking ball to with being gun shy and fumbling again.
My problem is you play action pass, but you didn't run the ball the whole fucking series of that drive.
Yep.
So this is not going to
completely nullifies the play action.
Exactly.
One time they ran the ball that whole drive and they got like 6 yards. So why
exactly
that again?
I think Sam just processed.
Wait, whoa! That was successful. Let's not do that again. Let's not put that on tape, right?
Yeah. Well, no.
By the way,
I'm waiting for that critical play in the playoffs when we do a halfback jump pass again. We are saving that one and keeping it off tape.
Trust me. I know. Those are the types of fucking plays that are being off tape right now. That's what I'm scared of. Trying to get cute like that.
I just want short yardage gains on fucking 3rd and 4th and 1 shit. No more dumb shit.
Robbie,
that's all.
When we were at the game for the 49ers, when Darnold was in shotgun formation.
But I drank a lot of that stadium.
No, I know, but when that 97-yard touchdown for Jefferson,
I remember that.
Yep, he got in shotgun formation. We both said this is fucking stupid. He should not be right. He should be under the center. There's no reason why, if we're at the 2-yard line on either side of the field, that we should be in shotgun formation. We should be in I formation every time, under the center.
Whether you hand off
DJ Ham up the middle.
Yeah, but
whether you hand off or not,
we really
should be in I formation.
We don't have the backs. As we saw Ham get planted today, which was embarrassing as hell.
Ham could not block a fucking soul.
Right. Like,
Ham's only here for a captain.
We don't have the players for I formation. We just don't. I wish we did. Oh God, I wish we did.
No, Dakota. I think JJ's happy when we win. Like if we're losing and he's not getting targets, yeah, he's gonna be pissed off. But if it comes in a win, I think he's pretty happy. He's happy for the team's success. But if we're losing and he's not getting targets, he might become a problem. But
he's in a lot of commercials, more than I've ever seen. So that dude's getting paid.
That's not gonna be a problem because he knows his career starts next year with JJ McCarthy.
But I'll tell you what, he's shown. Wait, who are we talking about? JJ McCarthy?
No, he's talking about JJ getting mad about not getting targets. Jefferson.
Okay, but do you see they show him a lot sitting on the sidelines looking pissed as fuck?
Because they were losing the whole game.
Yeah.
By field goals.
You don't see that when they're winning. You don't see him over there mad that they're winning, but he's not getting targets. Like he had 2 catches for 27 yards. He wasn't mad about that last week.
He should have been pissed at O-line. That's who he should have been mad at. That O-line fucking let Sam Darnold down.
Yeah, Robbie, I think this question's for you.
Shaq loves narratives. He's good at that. I hope so, Shaq. I really do.
He had another good game today. I mean, he didn't get targeted.
Your favorite person, Robbie?
He had good
plays. Shaq or Addison?
Addison.
Oh, okay.
Addison's proved to be a good wide receiver too. I mean, I know a lot of people like to say he could be a wide receiver 1 on a lot of teams. I don't really buy that. I think he's a perfect wide receiver 2.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
He is Robin to the Batman.
And
he might be
a good one.
To the Batman.
And he's a good one.
Oh yeah, Dean.
Man. But right now he's just Robin.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. And he needs to get paid like one though when it comes up. This thing can't pay him like a Batman.
And
what's up with your voice today?
Down, he becomes Nightwing.
Yeah, he was up your voice today.
Which Robin?
You hung over or sick?
Which Robin?
Just a little bit. I'm getting over a little cold. But
yes, sir. Arnold's parking shit faced.
Yep.
Did Naylor
Batman
have
clone, baby?
Powell today?
If only you knew about Arnold's Park.
It's the worst. It's not even fun anymore.
It's not fun at all, but god damn it, can you get drunk there?
Yes.
You got some pubs up there. Like Minneapolis has some pubs. I will admit that.
No, I'm talking about where I'm from.
I was trying to give
That's
Minneapolis.
like in the middle of nowhere, Lincoln.
Yeah, by the Iowa border. We're talking about in Iowa, Arnold's Park, Okoboji, that area.
Oh yeah, back there.
That's kind of like the train station in Yellowstone.
Pretty much, yeah. But you can get really drunk there.
You can.
But like where you're from, there's like 8 churches and 12 bars.
Yes, you're right. That's
That's
well.
the South. As well.
I know.
In one
well.
grocery store.
I'm familiar.
That's where I'm from.
You're describing every southern state and city and town and village.
That's all the small towns in Minnesota and Iowa too.
But yeah,
And there's one stoplight, if there is a stoplight.
there
Hey,
is.
my county has
It's a
4.
blinker.
Oh wow.
My county has 4 stoplights.
Jeez, spoiled
The
brat.
whole,
Moving
the
on
whole
up.
county.
Yeah, the whole county.
Whole county.
And it's a big fucking county. Yeah, it's a big fucking county. 10,000 people.
Whoa.
What happened?
See, I know I thought Harrison last week played really freaking good, and today I was a little disappointed he wasn't very prevalent.
Well, he
Harrison
didn't-
last week, I didn't think Harrison Smith played all too well. I mean, he uses too much of his shoulder pads when tackling, and not much of his arms and wrapping up. I mean, he missed the Caleb Williams scramble where he like scrambled out. Harrison Smith hit him with the shoulder pads, but didn't wrap up, and Caleb Williams was able to dump a pass off in the end zone. It's like the little floater, that 10-yard floater in the end zone. And today, what play was it? It was against McBride. He hit him with a shoulder pad. Then McBride was actually was and no wrapping up, and he got 5 more yards and was able to cross that first down line.
Yeah.
I love
And
Smith.
the good news about it is, though, is he's young. He can be coached up, so he'll have a bright future in the league.
Ah, I was just gonna say, do you think this is his last year?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, I want to retire a Viking.
From a business perspective, it should be from us. We need to move on.
Why is he should be a coach?
He can be a coach. Hell, he can fucking serve beer for all the fuck I care, but get him off the field.
Right. Why is Jared Allen not a coach?
That might be preference.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sometimes
here's
it's just family. Some people
Being a good player doesn't make you a coach.
Yeah, Harrison Smith has played lights out this year too. By the way, he has played really good football this year.
He has.
Honestly, I mean,
You know-
he's missed a couple tackles, right? That's all I'm complaining about is 2 tackles, two things that he didn't wrap up on. Whole year he's been playing really good. So
You know, who should be a
Yeah,
coach. is Alex Boone.
Cody's that guy where you can do a million things right and one thing wrong, and he's going to sit there and tell you about that one thing wrong all day long.
Oh, so Robbie?
all month long.
No, I'd move on. Like, I'd move on from topics. Come on. That was like, come on. It was like, oh, I smell this.
Have you guys ever heard Alex Boone talk?
Yeah.
Alex Boone should be a damn offensive line coach.
Oh, our old lineman, Alex Boone.
Yeah,
The guy that shit on us when he left.
Yeah, but he lives in Minnesota still, and he roots for the Vikings. But
Yeah, he does.
yeah,
Okay, I didn't
But-
know that he was still around here.
yeah, but
he actually
you
has an
know,
offensive line clinic.
he does. Like, and just hearing him talk about the game and how he sees and everything is just like, holy shit, dude! Like, you should be.
Linemen view the game way different.
I'm like, maybe an assistant line coach, but he should be on a sideline somewhere.
Yeah, but
I remember
those
in-
clinics make some money. I've seen
in,
Goldie clinics make a shit ton of money. So I can
What's his
imagine.
name?
Sir,
Our right guard there that got scratched today.
Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram's rookie season. Alex Boone's reviewed his tape with what's their names, and he said I can fix this guy in one off season. Yeah,
I don't think he did that.
All the issue with Ingram is it's literally just foot movement. The dude never took dance when he was a kid.
But
It's
I haven't seen a difference with Reisner. It might actually be worse.
Well, to be fair, that's a fucking low
To be
bar to
fair.
begin with.
It is a very low bar.
Well, I'm just saying he lost his job to this guy, and there hasn't been an improvement.
They both need to be gone.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Is this Reisner's third time if we bounce him?
Well, he
Yeah,
had to
we're
practice
revolving
squad for a hot
in
minute.
Killer Ski 12. That was major. Oliver being out was pretty fucking big. And
Jason, if Harry wants to come back, I welcome him back with open arms.
100%.
Open arms.
Paul
If he-
Allen even
As a-
said
wait,
the other day
as a player?
he sees him coming back.
If he wants to retire, I respect that too. But if he wants to come back, open arms.
Let me ask you like this, Robbie. Harry on a team-friendly deal or having to pay Cam Bynum?
I mean, we're probably gonna do both.
No, honestly, like we've missed out on so many good safeties in the draft over the last few years. Like, and there's a few more coming up, and I'm just like,
We missed out on Winfield Jr.
you know what?
We missed out on Hamilton for Lewis Cine. That's the one.
No, Winfield Jr. is the one.
Well, Winfield
So
Jr.
did I tell you guys about the conversation I had with Harry's wife?
Nope. Let's hear it.
Yes, told me.
So you guys saw my picture with Harry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he looked
Well,
great,
I was at-
fabulous.
Yeah,
As
I
always.
was at work and I saw the wife and the two kids, and I'm a pretty social person, so we just kind of started chatting in line. We were in line waiting for Caribou. And I didn't even realize who the fuck he was at first because I only saw him from the side. So I'm talking to the wife, we're having a conversation, and then she steps up to order. He walks up with the kids, and then he said something like, "Oh, you're so awesome for being nice to my kids. They're a little crazy," or something like that. I don't even remember. But he turned and looked, and I was like, in my head, quietly, I'm like, holy fuck, this is fucking Harrison Smith. Like, holy shit. And I'm like, "Hey!" inside, you know? And so he goes to take the little girl. She's high energy, right? So he goes to take the little girl, and then I start talking to his wife, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even realize who your husband was at first. Like, I'm trying to be quiet because they all get weird about, you know, you don't want to blow their cover and have everybody mob them or whatever.
Yep.
So she was like, man, the Vikings made us sweat. They held out till last minute. So my whole point in that is I don't know if they're going to re-sign him next year.
Low wasn't this at a Golden Corral though?
No, it was
coffee shop.
the fuck?
I thought this was at a Golden Corral. I vaguely
I
remember.
said it was at, we're waiting to get Caribou. What Golden
I'm
Corral
thinking-
sells Caribou?
I
I was-
don't know. Golden
Where the
Corral
fuck is the
Caribou?
nearest
I don't know,
Golden
but I don't
Corral
know what
here,
Golden
too?
I don't
Corral.
fucking know.
But would it have mattered if it was a Golden Corral? I
No,
mean,
I'm
the
not
conversation don't change.
Hold on.
Fuck, I want to go to a
like,
Golden
how
Corral.
can you
Where the
not
fuck are
wanna
those
get-
at?
I mean, that Bourbon
Go to
Street
public
chicken
place,
is
you
fire.
get mobbed. Like him not expecting to get mobbed at a Golden Corral would have been unrealistic as fuck.
I don't know. I think it's going to come down to does he want to come back? And I don't think there's any way if he wants to come back that the Vikings say no, especially if he's like, yes, I want to come back and play, and yes, I'm going to take a team-friendly deal.
He'll sign for $5
So
million
the really
next year.
cool thing was I
$5
asked his
million.
wife if he would mind if I took a picture. Do you think he would mind if I took a picture with him?
She's like, no,
was
but I
like,
mind.
He goes, oh,
Bitch.
she said he freaking loves it. He absolutely would, right? So then I got my order. By the time I got my order, he was walking out the door. So I was like, oh shit, bummer, you know? So I start walking back to my work area, and I stopped to like read. I had like coffee for all my coworkers, and I hear someone say, hey, and I turn around, he's running at me. So he's freaking cool as shit. He
Like
did
he
not
does.
have to
He's always in
come.
pursuit.
Yeah,
All right,
so
well,
that was really
you're
cool,
right,
and he
that's
actually gives a shit about the fans. So
Hello, did you have like a 90s rom-com movie scene where he was
No.
in slow motion
Stupid.
No.
Dumb and Dumber.
when you were like,
When you were asking his wife, I thought you were
Please
going
get on here and hear your takes.
what'd you say, Cody?
I thought when you were asking his wife, you would be like, when are you guys getting divorced?
You're stupid.
How much child support is 2 kids?
Million.
let me just say this, though.
Probably, yeah.
I would have had that image in my head if he'd have been like, hey, and I'd have been seeing John Cusack with the radio up above his head.
Stupid.
Oh my God, we're best friends.
Fucking say anything moment. Yeah.
Yes.
I'd be blushing all over the place.
Lost.
Harrison Smith came to me.
Peter Gabriel.
Man, good looking.
But I just thought it was really cool because he totally did not have to do that. Like, I had gone
It's
on my merry
absolutely
way.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
what he appreciates his fans. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's Minnesota through and throughout. Like coming from from Notre Dame, right? Yeah, Notre Dame.
Yep.
Midwest
Well, and
area.
he grew up in Memphis.
Yeah, so I mean, Tennessee,
Ooh.
Memphis, kind of
Rough spot.
Well, around there.
Memphis is rough. Whew.
Memphis is rough.
The dude's going to be a Viking. He's going to retire a Viking, and I appreciate it. I love that.
That's why he's my last favorite player ever. I don't have favorite players anymore. I'm just a Viking fan, but Harrison Smith is my last favorite Viking.
Yeah.
I felt the same way, man. I felt like that's like one of my kid heroes, even though like we're like the same age.
And I'm older.
Lo, that's a good story though. Normally when we meet our heroes, they're shit. So you actually got a rare good story when you're meeting your
Yeah,
hero.
he's freaking awesome. He really is.
Yeah, he has.
I'm not gonna lie. When you posted that picture, I was like, now I kind of want to move to Minnesota so I can meet a Vikings player.
Yeah, right?
It's not. You'll never do it.
And my coworkers have met Sam Darnold. They've met JJ. They have met a bunch of the Timberwolves, but that's a whole different show. But yeah,
Where do I have to go at to meet these people?
Caribou Coffee.
at my job. I don't work at Caribou Coffee.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to go there. No.
Where'd you meet Harrison
They'll ask
Smith?
me a lot of questions.
In the interest of keeping my job private, I'm not going to answer that.
So it was at your job. I thought you said it was at Caribou.
It was it is, but yes. So
Okay,
we'll just leave it at that.
It was inside of your
It
work.
wasn't
area.
at Golden
Caribou
Corral.
inside-
Got that.
Yeah.
Are you sure you weren't the one
She could
serving
tell
the
us,
coffee
but
to
she'd
Harrison
have to
Smith?
kill
I'm
us.
positive I wasn't
I
serving
know.
the coffee.
So I didn't watch the Minnesota game, but I saw when it did the fake tush push, and then they did a jet sweep out of it. That was sick. I don't know. I'm probably talking to myself right now because I don't know if anybody saw that.
The Wisconsin
No, I
game?
saw it.
Yeah.
The Minnesota-Wisconsin game? Yeah, no, that was an amazing game.
Dude, where they faked the tush push and did a jet sweep, that was freaking crazy. I don't know why somebody hasn't done that in the NFL.
It was
yet.
beautiful. Nothing
Hey,
better than
I'm
watching
sure that the
Wisconsin
Eagles will
best
do it to
beat.
us in the playoffs.
Stop it, Fish. Today's a good day.
Did anybody here watch Rocket Power? The old
cartoon
off Nickelodeon. And when Justin caught that 4th and 7, he was doing the woogie woogie woogie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I
I'm used to the.
I'm pretty sure this is I'm pretty sure that's a silent message to someone. Because he's just started doing that over the last, what, 4 games?
Get an abortion by Tuesday.
Is he recognized as the baby mama? She was.
Maybe
she was at a
there's a
game.
new one.
No, she was at.
Maybe there's a new one.
No, the old one was at a game this year.
Oh shit, the lawyer?
Yeah, she was at a game this year in a box.
Really?
That's the
So
one thing.
I want to know.
Just
I'm going
want
to be at the
fight.
game next Sunday. I'm going to be at the Falcons game.
Are you gonna boo Kirk Cousins?
Listen.
Do it.
I don't know if I can actually do
You're gonna
that.
go with the flow. If they're doing it, you're gonna do it. If they don't, you're
No,
not.
I'm not a follower. I'm not a follower. I don't know. Listen, you guys know I really liked him while he was here. So I don't know if I can actually boo him. Like, I'm pissed that he chose the money and left, but it was better for us. You know what I mean? Like, I would take Sam Darnold over him, especially after his performance today.
You would boo
$90
any other
million
quarterback.
cheaper also says a lot.
No, not necessarily.
Low.
You
How disappointed will you be if Kirk Cousins doesn't play in that game? Because he hasn't thrown a touchdown in 3 straight games.
I'm not going to be crazy disappointed, but it will be kind of a bummer because I want to. Well, look, I'm superstitious as a mother trucker, so I'm not even going to say. That's why I if you saw my comment earlier, I starred everything out because I'm like one of those that I don't put it out there because
what you
I don't
do
want
and
it to be
say
wrong.
controls the game, and I feel that energy because I feel like I have that power too.
That's why Keith is always upbeat, taking
Why
that
he
high
fucking paces
road,
around.
urging us to victory.
All the time, smile.
His little
Our group
song
chat's
I
so
wrote.
toxic during the game.
Does Minnesota?
Listen,
do they
I have
boo
learned
Thanks for the
because of
invite,
Robbie.
Keith.
Because of Robbie and Charles, I've freaking learned to stay out of the Discord during the game because those two pissed me off.
It's a talent.
Wait, Robbie can piss you off? That's wild.
Shocking.
Very shocking.
So I just don't even go in there anymore because I'm sure one of the two is going to say something that'll
why me and
I'll just
Trevor
be
there.
like,
Why wouldn't you boo Kirk, Travis? I mean, cool. He
I don't
was on our
think-
team, but he's not on our team anymore. He's the op.
I
I
don't
boo
think
the
he's gonna
op.
get booed.
right,
I
but
agree.
that'd be like
Boo.
telling me to boo Adam Thielen, and I'd never do that.
Fuck,
should.
I'd boo him.
I'm just kidding. I don't think that's different. I wouldn't boo Anthony. I probably wouldn't. You know what? I probably wouldn't.
That's
I don't know if I would have booed Diggs or not. I might have, because I feel like he kind of forced his way out.
Oh, Diggs
booed
is a
his
diva.
ass.
I'd totally boo him.
But he has
No.
our greatest moment in the last 10 years.
Robbie, you fucking booed
Right.
Diggs.
He
And
what?
you're right about that. So that's why I.
What'd
have
you
a
say,
little bit of
Robbie?
conviction.
He has our greatest moment in the last 10 years by a mile.
And you're right. Aaron, where you been, boy? I haven't seen you in a long
That's
time.
Holy smokes, Aaron's been missing.
Hey guys, I'll be back.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna head
Oh,
out.
you didn't
but
be
here's
back. Sorry.
Here's my hot take.
Yeah, button, Keith.
Okay,
That was
press it
quick.
then. There you go.
That was quick. She must have scratched something she didn't want to see.
No,
Yeah,
she got mad that I removed her. She wanted to remove herself, so I let her do it,
God damn, Lo, you're controlling as fuck. Jesus
So-
Christ.
and I listened.
Oh my God.
So here's my hot take. My final hot take of the
You
night.
have a hot take?
I have a lot of them,
Hmm.
but championship teams win games like this.
You said that when you first got on. I want a different one.
No, yeah,
That works.
I'm saying championship teams win games like this. And I'll also say that we come back. We don't blow 24-7 leads in conference championships. We come back.
Lincoln, are you expecting us to be in the NFC Championship this year?
I'm expecting
is that the take?
I'm expecting to be on First Avenue.
Fuck's that mean?
Or are you?
Can I say your place if that happens?
Yes, I have a spare bedroom.
Who's got their TV on the back room? Because when you
Robbie.
said that,
I'll
take
tell
Rob,
Robbie.
you said that take Lincoln. So it said you just
His
fucked this
wife
up.
watching TV.
Background.
To work? No, it's not. I'm upstairs. Nothing.
Of course, Alex. Yeah, no, I live in Minneapolis. I plan on being First Avenue, Minneapolis. That's where I plan on being.
Is that Dinkytown?
No, I live in Dinkytown now.
You live in Dinkytown. Okay.
Yep.
You live in Como.
Well,
I-
Como.
That's not a TV.
Would you guys rather, if the Vikings were in the Super Bowl, would you rather be at the game or would you rather be watching at home, like a little
Oh,
Super Bowl
I'm
party?
going to the game.
Home.
If they
I don't have fucking
I don't need- I would
$10,000
be
to buy a
arrested by the
ticket.
first fucking quarter.
I would as well.
I'd be in jail. Yeah, home.
I'd rather be
for
home,
sure.
and it's not about being in jail. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I'd rather like pay the money and fly my brother and my dad in, and we watch the game here. We have like
Still be
great food
cheaper.
and everything, and we have a great weekend together. I
Ten-
just know.
I don't know. Cody might need a bodyguard.
$10,000 a ticket,
The
I'm
night
beating the
before
fuck
the
out of
game,
somebody.
I might have to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, Fish, you might not have a choice. It's business.
Yeah.
Six
I
hundred
mean,
dollars.
I gotta be there for my boy. Can't have nobody messing with him.
$300 a ticket.
300.
$300 a plane
Damn
ticket.
it.
Way cheaper than
We're
$10,000
talking
a
Super Bowl
Super
again.
Bowl ticket.
That's my bad. We're talking Super Bowl again.
Oh god,
10
we
grand,
went.
probably.
Yeah, probably
Oh.
about 10 grand for nosebleeds. They're up there. If
Yeah,
you
they
get-
are up there.
If
I
you get,
pissed. We're good. We're going to the Super Bowl. Vikings.
Yeah, I
We
expect
We
to
have
be
a
on
chance.
first
I
action.
can't say that there's not, like, we don't have a chance at playing in the Super Bowl this year.
And I like
Is
who
it
messaged
likely?
her?
No, but we have a chance.
our
the
window
guy
opens
earlier,
next
Brian
to the-
Peterson. Brian Peterson said we aren't elite. Well, neither were the Giants, and they beat an elite team that was undefeated.
And we're better than those Giants were.
And we're better than those Giants.
But their quarterback
We
was
have their
it.
I
They
don't
had
know.
it-
The Giants
they
did
had
kick
it-
our ass.
Eli-
more
Eli
than enough
Manning
in
was-
2000.
Was he better than 2024 Sam Darnold? I don't know that.
Eli Manning?
I'm coming back to it.
Yes,
I would,
Yeah.
take him,
Manning.
I would take that Eli Manning over Sam Darnold in a heartbeat. But I'm saying most, except for like a very few exceptions, most championship teams have had the quarterback. the man, the grand
Foles.
poobah. That's one. And I actually had to go back. Jeff Hostetler was the fucking last one I could think of.
Shit,
But
we have-
outside that, it's been pretty
Oh,
much.
you're
caliber.
definitely missing some.
But not.
Yeah.
But my point is, I said for the most.
Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson came after Jeff Hostetler.
Johnson was good.
Get the
During that time frame of the world, yes.
when did he get inducted to the Hall of Fame? I think I missed.
Hey, Rex Grossman.
There are a lot of quarterbacks
and
that don't.
Joe Flacco. I mean, Joe Flacco was not a good quarterback.
Hey, he's still in the
Their
league.
defense was good. They had a good running back. That whole team was complete.
When
Ravens-
Seattle went to the Super Bowl the first time, Russell Wilson wasn't that guy yet.
No. You guys won the Super Bowl
Marshawn and defense.
with Matt Hasselbeck.
We're not, but we're
And Matt Hasselbeck.
But who did you lose? But who did you lose to?
I don't give a shit. Just keep me in the big game.
You lost
Is
to
it
Brady.
Louisiana this year? Super Bowls in New Orleans?
Yes, yeah, it's in New
That's a
Orleans.
shithole of a city.
Feb-
If you've never been
February
there,
9th. Yeah, it's before Mardi Gras.
New
another
Orleans.
shit. Don't go there.
You have to literally walk through a wall of urine smell to get onto Bourbon Street.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
the
Sounds like Los
streets are literally
Angeles.
puke. It's horrible. Like New Orleans is a true shithole.
Hey,
When
in
it-
2 years,
in the
Super
Super Bowl
Bowl's on my
back.
birthday.
It was
Oh,
Minnesota. Super
Let's
Bowl
wait.
back.
Let's wait 2 years to do the Super Bowl till it's on Lincoln's birthday.
Yeah.
I don't even want it now.
No.
I want it in 2 years.
No, but I want to. When does Minneapolis? When does Minneapolis host the Super Bowl again?
It better be.
We got a
in the
while.
next- It better be in the next
We had the
decade.
chance to be the first team to freaking win the Super Bowl in their home stadium, and we blew it. And
Case
our defense failed Case Keenum that game, bro.
Who did,
These kids did fail
where
too.
did the Bucks and Raiders play at? I thought that was in Tampa Bay.
It wasn't.
Yeah, Tampa Bay won. Oh, in Tampa Bay.
No,
We
I
got
know
up
Tampa-
7
oh,
to nothing,
Tampa Bay
and the
did win in
defense
Tampa
couldn't
Bay?
hold that lead.
Okay.
We got up 7 to nothing in that NFC Championship game, and the defense couldn't hold that lead.
We hosted it 7 years ago, though.
And the
Yeah.
offense
One of them
couldn't take the
all the
lead
time.
again.
Bro, that game was
goes
played in
both ways.
Qualcomm. The Raiders in Tampa Bay was played in Qualcomm, which is as
San
far as
Diego.
you can get from Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
San Diego.
almost literally.
Buccaneers Chiefs game was played in Tampa Bay.
God, I remember Qualcomm. Holy shit.
The Buccaneers Chiefs game was after the fucking Vikings game could have won it, Cody.
Yeah,
it
but we're
happened.
not the first.
We had the chance to
No,
do
he
it.
said
No,
he had a chance.
I'm
to
talking
be
about the
first.
Buccaneers
Yeah.
and Raiders game.
Okay,
That's
that
San
was in
Diego.
San Diego. As far as
Oh,
you
that
can
was
get from
in San
Tampa
Diego.
Bay.
Okay. 'Cause
Just
that-
as far as you can get from Tampa.
No, because I've watched. It's been a while since I watched the live footage of it, or like the old live footage of it, but it looked like Tampa Bay Stadium. That's just why I assumed.
Qualcomm was a shithole.
They just had one in Minnesota in 2017, Alex.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah, it was 7 years
We
ago.
got wow.
New Orleans had 2 since.
Alex, you don't get blizzards in February. You get minus 15-degree weather in February.
That sounds wonderful, to be honest.
That sounds
it's-
amazing, doesn't it, Keith?
Yeah.
That is-
Hell, that's crazy.
All right, fellas, let's go get out of here. I got to decorate a tree, put lights up and stuff for my kids. So let's go around.
We're
the
10 and
horn.
2.
Let's go around the horn. Final takes. Dean, give us your final takes.
My final take is the Vikings today have proved that they can win the NFC North. They're going to win it. Detroit has nothing, I don't think, left.
Fish, a man of your own heart. Fish has the take that we're going to be in first place in the next 2 weeks.
I
Yep.
agree. 100%. I'm with you. Fish. Goal, baby.
Lincoln, what do you got?
Packers are beating the Lions Thursday night,
I believe that.
and
We're
we will
gonna
be
have a watch
tied for
party for
first.
We're gonna have a freaking Packers Lions watch party, I guess, because we're gonna be here Thursday night doing this. So
Might as well. But yeah, no. My final takes are the Packers are beating the Lions Thursday night.
And then the Bills are beating the Lions next week.
Exactly.
Yep.
The Bills
I
are a
can
better
see it.
team, especially right
I can
now.
see
The
it.
Bills are a more complete team.
but you
We
know,
got better chemistry.
if the Packers do beat the Lions, Ronaldo's hot take comes close to you.
Mm.
If you all missed it, Ronaldo said that the Packers are going to win this division.
No.
Chaos again.
Emiliano, final take.
If the team continues to play the way that they've been playing, winning these close games, and not getting beside themselves, managing what they can, and then coming up big in big moments, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, man. I really feel like we can represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, 100%.
At this point, there's no reason not to believe that. Robbie, let's listen to Shaq's final take.
10-2 with Sam Donald at the helm. I just want y'all to know, Kirk Cousins, we after that fucking ass. That's all I got.
That's all you need. Robbie.
This bubble's going to burst, and I hate to say it. This is going to burst bad, too. Not only will the Lions take the division, but we're not even going to take second. We'll be in third behind the Packers.
You know what? Get out of here.
Fair enough.
I'm going to clip that. Don't worry
The
about
Packers
it.
are picking up steam, and Jacobs looks great.
So all these teams are picking up steam, but we're not.
Hey, Robbie's lying, you guys. In
Five
Robbie's
games
heart
straight.
of hearts, he knows that the Vikings are good and they have a good shot at the Super Bowl. He just says that
We beat this
to
shit
keep
for
expectations low. You know damn well this is a good team, Robbie. You just don't want to say it.
the Bears.
You know it's
almost-
in your heart. You know it's in your heart, Robbie. You know it's there.
This is a Grinch parable where like the fucking the hearts just kind of start. No.
Yeah, you're the Grinch, and you're going to end up loving this shit.
Yep.
Y'all can go ahead and dance on the fire like just fucking little like Seuss characters and shit. You have at it. I'll be with the Grinch.
Robbie,
and
you're protecting
I'll-
yourself. You're protecting yourself against the most likely scenario because only one team wins the Super Bowl. So you're protecting yourself against the most likely scenario, and you're not embracing what could happen.
Exactly.
Well, what could? I'm embracing what will happen. You're right.
Yeah, Alabama not being in the playoffs.
That
Ooh.
too.
Ooh.
No, unfortunately,
Michael
probably
Fish,
not gonna
last
make it
words.
because
Busted on the beat.
the NCAA won.
If Kirk Cousins plays in this game next Sunday, we are going to have 7 sacks and 2 interceptions.
A hot take? Are we doing hot takes?
7 sacks. I believe in 2 interceptions, but 7 sacks, my guy.
He stands in the pocket. He's a pocket passer.
He does, but 7 sacks is a lot of sacks.
That is a lot of sacks.
He,
I-
you know,
and you
slow
hit 2
right
interceptions.
decisions.
I'm with
We
you.
we like slow right decisions too.
Oh, okay, Cam Jordan. Is that who said it? Cam Jordan? Is that he's the one who said it?
Yeah.
I'm almost done. Yeah, so.
She's Samantha. He's almost done. Samantha, let's have this. We just won. Okay, Cody, final take.
Final takes. Fourth quarter, Sam Darnold is a dangerous man. I'm gonna say that right now. Woo! I thought defense played really well today. End of the day, it's a resilient team. I thought we played resilient as fuck today. You gotta look at Sam Darnold, didn't play well. First 3 quarters, comes back, game-winning drive, score, touchdown, we win, right? Aaron Jones
Two drives.
twice. 2 drives. Aaron Jones fumbles the ball twice. Who do we give the man the ball to score the game-winning touchdown? Aaron Jones. That is the definition of fucking resilient. The defense got pressures all day, but couldn't get a sack. What happens? We got a strip sack. We've made Kyler Murray run out of their pocket, and we got him, right? He didn't go out of bounds or nothing. That is the definition of resiliency. But other than that, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you guys. A win is still not a win, but today's win is fucking sweet, and it was a good win, and I love it. We're 10-2. We'll see you guys on Thursday.